This is my review on the 400 Executive 3-piece Note Takers iron calfskin. This Bible is actually from Local Church Bibles publishers, and on the front you have the normal King James, Holy Bible, Authorized King James and Church. It's quite a nice cover. That looked like, when you first look at it, looks like it's a bit of a problem with the stitching. It's actually not. It's actually the leather and some of the grain marking. It's quite neat actually when you work out what it is. Here's the 3-piece and your synthetic liner. I was using that before, so. And as you can see right there, iron calfskin. It does come with the normal standard 2 ribbons they have, as you can see, and it is edge lined. You got your cardstock in the front, and she pretty much, not quite yet, lies flat at the front. You've got these, you've got some quite a lot of cardstock at the front of this, so you've got extra things here for notes if that's what you choose. You've got your presentation page, and then you have your births, your marriages, deaths, husband, family tree, and then your wife's family tree. And this is the front page. And this one was actually done in 2016. So it's not actually a new one, it's a couple of years old, this one. But I received this new, I got it on a trade. And you've got all the usual stuff at the front of their Bibles. And you've got the index as well. And then it in alphabetical order and then straight into the Bible. It does lie flat after, like I haven't really used this much, but it does lie flat. It is 11-point font, there is a bit of ghosting, and it is not lined matched. But it's the only one I've come across, wide margin, whether it be wide margin or note takers, that actually has 11-point font. A lot of them are actually smaller, like an 8 or even a 7. They're actually quite small, the print. So if you have trouble with smaller print, this would be more than likely the way to go, would be to something like this size. You do have on this side 2.5 inches for your notes, which is quite a lot of room. Considering when you get a wide margin, it'll be like 1 inch on one side, 1 inch in the gutter, and half the time you can't even write in the gutter. So this is a lot better. The only downfall I found with this is the paper is thin. It is thin. I have marked in, this is a black letter one as well, so which is good because I'm not a fan of red letter really. I did mark in this just so that I could show you. So you've got, sorry about the shadow. So here you've got a yellow underlined, then you've got a green, a brown. These are Micron pens, and the top one is a Zebrite highlighter. You can't actually, you can sort of not, it's not too bad at all. Now here I've written in red with a 005 micron, and it's got quite a good show through, but there is no bleed through. So yeah, you just got to be aware that you've got to be very careful with the pens that you're actually going to use in this because of the bleed through and the show through. Like I said, this is 005 that I'm using on the microns. So you wouldn't want to use anything thicker, I would presume. I'll give you another look. They are quite a nice idea, these. I was quite quite impressed. I think if just the paper was a little thicker, I think this would be perfect. I mean, I've got 2 wide margin Bibles, and I found just not enough room sometimes when I'm doing the notes. And then if you keep adding pages inside the, like add pages to, add another page here and add another page there, eventually you add too many pages, and that will actually do damage to your spine of your Bible. So I thought I'd get one of these and see what they're like. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, like I said, I just wish the paper was a little bit thicker, but we will see in time how it handles lots of notes on either side of the page. It is quite nice. It's quite nice even printing through this. There's no, dark or light or anything. I found the printing is actually quite even. It's quite good. And like I said, it is a black letter. As you can see, she's a black letter. Like I said, I'm not that fussed on red letter Bibles. It does go into the gutter a little bit, but like I said, when I got this, I even had to break it in. It hadn't even been used, so it was still wrapped up in plastic and everything. So I still have to break it in a fair bit for it to get light. And that will lie flatter. I'm no doubt on that one. And then at some of them too, before they start the new book, they actually will have a whole heap of extra here that you can write your notes as well. It does have a good size concordance. It is quite thick concordance. Here we go. Go straight into the concordance. And I'll just show you how thick that concordance is. And that's how thick the concordance is. It is quite a big concordance, which is quite good if you use a concordance. Because in this there is no references in this Bible at all. There's no references, so you'd have to write your own references in, and having a concordance in here will actually help you to do cross-referencing if that's what you choose to do. And then we have the standard local church maps. And nothing flash, but they do the job. And they are on a cardstock. Not a shiny cardstock, they're just on a normal flat cardstock. And you don't have any spare note paper in this, but you have a lot of cardstock. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 at the back. And at the front you have 1, 2, another 12 at the front. So you have 24 sheets of blank cardstock in here anyway to write extra notes if that's what you want, if that's what you need as well. I mean, she's nicely sewn, it's nicely done. The gilding on this Bible is quite nice actually. Sorry about the lighting here, but the gilding is quite nice. As you can see. And there's the dog behind barking. Yeah, so that's, like I said, it's a 3-piece, quite a nice 3-piece. And yeah, I'm going to close off now because I presume that dog out the back is going to keep on going. Right, well thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Bye.